This is year number 4, and despite winning the championship last year, you did retool. Talk about some of the new additions to the Surge.
Absolutely. We returned 5 players. We reloaded with 7 new recruits, and the talent for people that thought we were good last year, wait till you see this year's team. We brought in a great local talent. We have Raven Berry from SIUE, just finished from playing overseas in the Czech Republic.
At the line for the Surge, number 50, Raven Berry.
We also have Samantha Price, Cassie Rochelle.
Rejection! Cassie Rochelle dominating rejection.
And Leah Cotton, those are our out-of-staters.
Khalia Collier!
Then we have some rookies that came on board with us. We have Jelena Rosado, which is huge. Then we brought on 2 Incarnate Word graduates, Brittany Carter, Brianna Pooney.
Brittany Carter! Oh, what a great play! Wow, give it up, everybody! What a great hustle by Brianna Pooney! A couple returning starters like Jaleesa Butler and Rebecca Harris, you know, you've got to lean on them, and I know they've been solid contributors.
We have solid veterans a part of our program that are really helping lead the rookies. That way we go for back-to-back national champions.
Back at the line for the Surge. Bianca back. Last year you won the WB's CBL title, and back there this year you've reloaded a little bit, added some new players. You know, what do you think so far, you know, about being a St. Louis Surge?
Oh, I love being a St. Louis Surge. It's nothing better. Able to come home and play in front of your family and all the fans of St. Louis, it's a big thing. It's actually bigger than basketball. I mean, this year has been an awesome year. We're looking forward to taking the title again, so we're just working hard out there.
Now, coming from Georgetown University, how did you make your way to St. Louis and to the St. Louis Surge in the beginning?
Oh, I'm actually born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. So, I mean, I've been here. Me and Khalia actually grew up and playing basketball together. So she just kind of grabbed me and was like, hey, come play for the team. And ever since I came to the first practice, I loved it, and I've been here.
You know, what are some of your favorite moments, you know, playing for the St. Louis Surge over the last 3-4 years? So what are some of the things that, you know, that have been really fun that you've taken away from being a member of the team?
We're just a family. Like, we really love each other. I mean, off the court, I mean, it's a basketball team, but off the court, we really love each other. We really gel together, and we have fun together. I mean, not to mention winning the championship, I mean, but other than that, like, we really love each other. We really go hard for each other.
It's the home opener. Did you feel any pressure going down the stretch, and did you kind of take the team on your back there at the end?
Pressure, a little bit. I mean, when the score is high like that, I mean, you just want to put your best foot forward. They got me the ball and they went in the basket. That's all I can say.
And joining us now is the leading scorer on the home opener, Rebecca Harris. Rebecca, what a ball game tonight. I mean, it's the home opener for the St. Louis Surge this year. You're the WBCBL champions of the world. And tonight, you know, you had a big crowd here. You know, talk about the vibe and the environment and, you know, just the good love out here tonight at UMSL.
I mean, it was definitely a great crowd tonight. Seeing how I played last year, I'm used to what the fans can provide us here at UMSL, so we were trying to prepare our rookies and let them know what to expect. I think maybe, some had some jitters in the beginning, but they loved the atmosphere, and I told them always look forward to that here at UMSL because we have some great fans.
The crowd was very supportive tonight. Nebraska came to play. I mean, there was no joke. You guys got up by 10 a couple of times, but then they cut the lead, and then they even took the lead towards the end of the game. What were you thinking down there towards the end of the ball game, when it was back and forth?
Hats off to Nebraska. They've definitely stepped up their game, definitely from last season and also from the first game that we played them at their place. And they definitely gave us a run for our money. But my thoughts were we're winning this game no matter what, and that was it.
You guys kind of willed your way to victory. You had 18 points in the night. You were really battling it out there on the court with number 10. Was it Risha Bristol? You guys were going back and forth. It was like a boxing match. You guys were getting a little chippy out there. It was just two competitors.
Oh, absolutely. I have the utmost respect for her and her club because she's the owner as well. And, she's doing what I'd love to be doing once I get a little bit older. She's in great shape, and I just felt like she was their best asset, all-around player and holding it down for them. So I took it upon myself to take that challenge, and guard her as much as possible. And, it was a great matchup, a great challenge for me. And I look forward to seeing them again when it comes to tournament play.
In the program and the press guide, it says, it states how you were playing in Europe or overseas for like the last 6 years. You brought home a bronze medal. Can you tell us about your experiences overseas?
This year was my 6th season that I just wrapped up, and I played in Poland, but also in the EuroLeague, where we travel to other countries and play their top teams. And my team finished 3rd in Poland, and I came home with a bronze medal, which is my first European medal. So I'm happy for that.
Well, congratulations on that. And talk about your basketball camps. You and Coach Tony Condra are conducting some basketball camps, this summer, and that's got to be a lot of fun giving back to the kids and getting out there and hooping it up and showing some of the younger people how to play.
Absolutely. I came home and there was just less gym action, and I'm one of those kind of rare females in my area that likes to play with the guys. But also, I like to work on my game and get better. And every summer I come home and I work out with my coach, my old high school coach, and I help with the Mascuda camp. And I had decided that I wanted to run my own camp and help out as much as possible in my area. Things are a lot different these days compared to when I was in high school, but that's because I don't feel like there's much of an avenue for these girls to get in and get that work. So, I offer a camp. It's on the website. People can go click the link for my camp information, and it's in Belleville, Illinois, and I'd love to help your kids get better.
Yeah, coming from University of Illinois, and how'd you find your way to the St. Louis Surge?
Me and Khalia, the owner, we actually had ran into each other when the Surge was owned by someone else back in the day, and that's how she knows me, and that's how we are connected. And she called me up after she had already taken over the team and had them for 2 years and completely changed things around. And she called me up and asked me if I'd be a part of what she was doing, and it was definitely one of the best decisions I've made.
And one of the new additions to the St. Louis Surge this year is Leah Cotton. She played for the Kansas Nuggets last year and was kind of a thorn in the side of the Surge a little bit there. And, Leah, you had 17 points tonight in the home opener. How exciting is it for you to be a member of the St. Louis Surge, when they just won the WBCBL championship?
It's very exciting. Last year I got the opportunity to play against them, a very aggressive, very, very aggressive team. And this year to just be added onto the roster was definitely a blessing. I enjoy it.
You came in today, and I guess you came off the bench and contributed 17 points. Who do you think you're developing chemistry with?
We're definitely developing chemistry with a lot of girls on the team. We're still getting to learn each other, still getting in practice, getting at it. But, for the most part, it's just fun, learning what other people do, learning what other people, their likenesses are, and just getting at it. This is fun. We have a lot of girls who are hungry, girls who are just ferocious on the court.
Khalia likes to go out in the community and go to grade schools and things, bring the team with her to some events. Is it fun to go out in the community, and why do you think it's so important to get the kids involved at a young age?
Kids just love to be active, and they love to, look up to others who are doing what it is that they love to do. And it's fun to be a role model for so many kids out here. The crowd support that we have here is definitely amazing. It's very overwhelming, something I love to see,
Is this the funnest environment of all the teams, you think, with just all the show that goes on?
Oh yes, this is it. The crowd is live. Crowd is so live, and every time we get something going, they get even louder. So it's a fun environment to play on, and it's fun to have the support of the crowd that we had here tonight.
Rochelle dominating rejection.